Welcome to Suffolk, Virginia. Although it was rated as one of America's 100 best small cities to live, Suffolk is actually the largest city in Virginia by boundary land area, as well as the 14th largest city in the country. Suffolk is located in the Hampton Roads metropolitan area. This includes the independent cities of Chesapeake, Hampton, Newport News, Norfolk, Portsmouth, and Virginia Beach, and smaller cities, counties, and towns of Hampton Roads. Suffolk has miles of waterfront property on the Nansemond and James rivers. It is divided into 7 boroughs. At one point, City Council had suggested a need to redraw its map to better align the communities of interest in an effort to maintain their urban, suburban, rural, racial, and other identifying characteristics. Suffolk is comprised of the town of Holland, a very small rural community rich with history. Holland is a National Historic District. The district encompasses 106 contributing buildings and 1 contributing site in the Crossroads community. Most of the buildings in Holland were built after 1910. Holland was added to the National Register of Historic Places in 1983. The first Ruritan Club was chartered May 21, 1928 in Holland. Since that first club, the Ruritan has grown throughout the United States of America, and in doing so has become America's leading community service organization. The founders of the Ruritan Club recognized the need for an organization where community leaders could meet and discuss ways to make their community a better place in which to live. The name Ruritan is a combination of the Latin words for the open country ruri and small town tan, interpreted as pertaining to rural and small town life. Holland's median real estate price is $217,000. The neighbors in the Holland neighborhood in Suffolk are upper middle income, making it an above average income neighborhood. One of the notable things about Holland, according to the Neighborhood Scouts analysis of quantitative rating of quietness, is that it is one of the quietest neighborhoods in America. When you are here, you will find it to be very quiet. If quiet and peaceful are your cup of tea, you may have found a great place for you. When community members were asked what they liked about living in this area, the overwhelming response was the quiet rural environment in which residents support one another. I love that it's a quiet, family-oriented area. There are only houses and farmland. I live in a stretch of houses where we all know each other, and we keep an eye out for the neighbors. I would walk house to house selling things for fundraisers at school and church. If someone was sick, my mom was always carrying dinner over to them. We are all connected. Another resident added, I like the rural aspect of the community. People take care of one another, and I like the space. The first education for African American students in Suffolk County began in 1924 in Holland, when the Nansemond County Training School for Black students was built using money from Sears Roebuck and Company leader Julius Rosenwald, who provided seed money that funded the construction of schools for Black students throughout the rural South. In 1956, a new building was constructed and the name was changed in 1964 to Southwestern High School. In 1970, Southwestern graduated its last senior class in the spring, and students were transferred to Forest Glen and John F. Kennedy High Schools, and the school began housing grades 4 through 7 in the fall. In 1979, it became a middle school and then became an elementary school in 1990. Southwestern Elementary closed after the 2013-2014 school year. Students from the neighboring Whaleyville community merged with students from Southwestern to begin the new community school at Pioneer Elementary. The president of the Nansemond County Training School and the Southwestern alumni said, the name of the new school where students from the area will attend is appropriate. Pioneer started the school, and now we're going to Pioneer Elementary School, he said. He is part of 3 generations of graduates, as his mother and son also attended. We will have a new beginning at Pioneer Elementary School, said one school board member. We do not leave behind the legacy of Southwestern, he said. It continues through your children, your grandchildren, and the community support. Pioneer Elementary serves 639 students in grades pre-K through 5. Minority enrollment is 38% of the student body, which is lower than the Virginia state average. As such, Pioneer Elementary is one of 4 schools in the district to participate in the majority to minority program. This is a program stemming from a 1970 lawsuit initiated by the United States against the school board And in 2009, while reviewing the division's compliance, it was learned that the board was planning to construct Pioneer Elementary and close 2 other schools. So this resulted in the entry of the consent order in December 18th, 2014, and the approval of the modified student assignment plan that adopted a voluntary transfer program known as the majority to minority. This allows students attending a school where they will be in the majority to attend a school in which they will be in the minority. So therefore, African American students from 3 other district schools will be given the opportunity to attend Pioneer Elementary, while students attending Pioneer Elementary are afforded the opportunity to attend one of the other 3 schools in the district, which are a majority of African American students. When asked, how does the school connect with families in the neighborhood from your perspective? Black No responds, it's a great school, and the staff seems to really care about the kids. Great communication. It's hard to connect right now in COVID times, but before all this, the school did lots of activities to involve the students and their families. Title I nights, Valentine's dances, muffins with mom, etc. It's always great to get a glimpse into your child's world, so I love all the activities they offer. Important to note, however, is that during a school board vote in December 2020, it was decided that the name Pioneer Elementary will be changed back to Southwestern Elementary. This was the consensus of community members who wished to continue the legacy and rich history of the former Rosenwald School. Regardless, though, of the name, the community of both Pioneer and Southwestern will remain.